Google has gone and done something rather rash. Google has, in their Chrome browser, made it not optional, not opt-in. No, that would be too easy. No. Google has made Chrome now install a 4 gig file onto your Chrome browser profile in your local app data, whether you like it or not. But there is a way to make it stop. So, putting aside the complaining about how Google has done this as a opt-out instead of opt-in for something as frustrating as a 4 gig download to a local AI model, they have good intentions, but here's the thing. If you are running an enterprise environment like most of the people watching this channel are, there's some challenges. A 4 gig file into your profiles, if you have 1,000 users, now you have 4 terabytes of storage of a problem. This is not acceptable. So, what do you do about it? Well, first off, let's identify where the files are. And I did find that this was even true if you have an enterprise profile. It does not matter. But like I said, good news is we can do something about it. And Thor, he's upset about it too. And he's just not wanting to leave us alone about it. So he's like, fix your profiles or I'll come and eat you. Like, no, he's not going to eat you. He's a gentle giant. Okay, the files in question are in your user profile under local app data. You'll find Google, Chrome, user data, and then there will be a opt guide on device model. If that directory is there and you're on the latest Chrome, that is where it will download its models. And you'll see a date after that typically. You'll find files that grow and shrink as they need to. Now, the good news is there is a way to disable this by group policy. But if you have persistent machines, there are some other ways to do that. But honestly, group policy is always the best way to manage pretty much anything. So let's get started on how to do that. What you're going to do is download the latest group policy objects from Google. They make them freely available. You don't have to register for the download or anything crazy like that. Get those ADMX templates into your shared repository for your domain. Or if you like, you can do this locally. I've done this locally in my example. However, I don't think that's a good idea for an enterprise to do. That's just too much to manage. You have to open your base image and who wants to do that? But you can do it. Look under Google Chrome, under the computer administrative templates, and you are going to find the settings for Gen AI local foundational model. Under that, you can either click enable to enable the policy and make the settings into do not download model. Or if you set this policy to disabled, what it's supposed to do is not download that entire set. In fact, what I've found in my testing is that when this policy is enabled, when Chrome activates, it actually does delete that directory. So that's the good news, is that we don't have to do anything management with that. However, like good stewards of our storage, we are going to go ahead and recommend that we not include the path for that local AI model on your profile management system, whether that be FSLogix or whatever you're using. Now, here's the reason I decided to make this video now while I'm on vacation and make sure you get this out, is because this is kind of frustrating that Google's making it a 4 gig download for everybody. So even though it's easy enough to clean up, it's going to cause a lot of problems for anybody that's in the EUC world, not just Citrix, obviously. So I wanted to make sure they get this out for everybody. So obviously the world changes and things get frustrating, but it doesn't have to be that way. That is why I'm launching this channel and the Citrix Hero community, along with, later this year, a new version of my book, Be a Citrix Hero. So if you want to learn more about that, just go to community.citrixhero.com to learn more, and we'll see you there. All right. So that's it for this video. We'll have a lot more coming up on things like how to tune your profile in general, how to make your base image a little bit more clean. Little tips like that, all coming up, because you know what? I love you guys. All right. We'll see you next time. And then within that, you'll see files that grow and shrink as they need to. Thanks, Thor. So what you're going to do is download the latest. What you're going to do is download the latest profiles. You're distracting me, kitty. Get them into your ADMX share. Get those group policy objects. So we've got a lot more things that are coming. In some other videos that you'll see at the end of this one, you'll see that we're going to link some videos that are... I'm going to start that one over too. Wow.